There's a hidden health challenge that nearly every person over 60 will face. It's not about wrinkles or gray hair. It's about the gradual loss of our strength, our power, our very foundation. It's called sarcopenia, and it's the medical term for age-related muscle loss. It starts quietly. Maybe you notice it's a little harder to get up from a low chair, or that carrying the groceries in from the car feels more taxing than it used to. This isn't just about being able to open a stubborn jar. Sarcopenia affects our balance, increasing the risk of dangerous falls. It slows down our metabolism, making it easier to gain weight and harder to lose it. It weakens our ability to recover from illness or surgery. In short, it is a direct threat to our independence, the very thing we've worked our whole lives to enjoy. But what if I told you that some of the most powerful tools against this relentless decline weren't found in a prescription bottle, but right in your fruit bowl? What if the path to preserving your strength was not only effective, but delicious? Today, we are doing a deep dive, a comprehensive exploration into 6 specific fruits that doctors and nutritionists are increasingly recommending in the fight against sarcopenia. We're not just going to list them, we're going to dissect the science behind why they work in a way that's easy to understand. We'll explore the evidence, and I'll give you practical, actionable ways to make them a cornerstone of your health strategy. This is about arming yourself with knowledge and taking back control. So let's get right into our first muscle-protecting powerhouse. Our first fruit is a small but mighty warrior in this battle, the blueberry. We often hear about blueberries being good for our brains, but their benefits for our muscles are just as profound. And it all comes down to fighting a microscopic war happening inside our cells every single second. The why behind the blueberry's power is a concept called oxidative stress. Imagine your muscle cells are like busy factories. As they work to create energy, they produce exhaust fumes, just like a real factory. In our bodies, these fumes are called free radicals. They are unstable molecules that bounce around inside our cells, damaging everything they touch, from the cell walls to its DNA. This damage over time is oxidative stress. As we age, our body's natural antioxidant defense systems become less efficient, and the damage from these free radicals accumulates. This chronic low-grade damage is a key driver of muscle breakdown and the progression of sarcopenia. This is where blueberries enter the scene. They are packed, absolutely brimming, with compounds called anthocyanins. These are the pigments that give blueberries their deep, rich blue and purple color, but they do so much more than that. Anthocyanins are some of the most potent antioxidants found in nature. When you eat blueberries, these anthocyanins are absorbed into your bloodstream and travel throughout your body. They act like a cellular cleanup crew, seeking out and neutralizing those destructive free radicals before they can harm your muscle cells. Think of it like sending in a team of specialists to safely contain and dispose of the toxic exhaust in your cellular factories, allowing them to function cleanly and efficiently. Furthermore, oxidative stress and inflammation are 2 sides of the same coin. They fuel each other. Chronic inflammation sends signals to your body to break down muscle tissue. The powerful compounds in blueberries have been shown to have anti-inflammatory effects, helping to quiet down this destructive signaling and protect your precious muscle mass. They also help improve blood flow by promoting vasodilation, the relaxation of blood vessels. Better blood flow means more efficient delivery of oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, and faster removal of waste products, which is crucial for muscle repair and growth. So, what is the doctor's perspective? Why do geriatricians and nutrition scientists consistently point to blueberries? It's because the evidence is compelling. While there isn't a single study that says eating blueberries will cure sarcopenia, the research on their core components is undeniable. Studies on compounds like anthocyanins have demonstrated their ability to protect muscle cells from the very damage that characterizes aging. They are not a magic cure, nothing is, but they are a crucial part of what we'd call an anti-sarcopenia diet because they directly address one of its primary root causes, underlying cellular stress. A doctor would view this as a low-risk, high-reward strategy. You're not just targeting muscles. The same mechanisms help protect your heart, your blood vessels, and your brain. Now for the practical integration. How do we make this a habit? It's simpler than you think. Aim for about 1 cup of blueberries 3 to 4 times a week. And here's some great news. Fresh or frozen are both excellent choices. Frozen blueberries are often picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen, which preserves the delicate anthocyanins incredibly well. This makes it easy and affordable to keep them on hand year-round. They are perfect for adding to your morning oatmeal, stirring into yogurt, or blending into a protein smoothie for a post-workout recovery boost. To create a truly powerful muscle-building synergy, let's talk about pairing. To maximize the potential, pair your blueberries with a high-quality protein source. My top recommendation is plain Greek yogurt. The Greek yogurt provides the essential amino acids, the literal building blocks, your body needs for muscle repair and synthesis. The blueberries, in turn, act as the protection force, guarding the muscle tissue from inflammatory and oxidative damage. The protein builds the house, and the blueberries protect it from the elements. Finally, an important consideration. Blueberries contain vitamin K, which plays a role in blood clotting. If you are on blood-thinning medication like warfarin, Coumadin, it's important to maintain a consistent intake of vitamin K. This doesn't mean you can't eat blueberries, but you should speak to your doctor before suddenly and drastically increasing your intake from 0 to a cup every day. For the vast majority of people, however, blueberries are a perfectly safe, incredibly beneficial, and delicious addition to their diet. Next on our list is a fruit that has become incredibly popular, and for very good reason. It's the avocado. While some people are still wary of its fat content, it's precisely this fat, along with its incredible mineral profile, that makes it a champion for muscle health as we age. The science behind the avocado's benefits is multifaceted. First, let's talk about those fats. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the same heart-healthy kind you find in olive oil. These fats are absolutely essential for our bodies, and one of their most critical roles is supporting healthy hormone production. Hormones like testosterone and growth hormone are anabolic, meaning they signal the body to build and repair tissue, including muscle. As we age, the production of these key hormones naturally declines in both men and women. Providing your body with the healthy fats it needs is like giving the hormone factory the raw materials it requires to operate as efficiently as possible. Consuming these fats doesn't artificially boost your hormones, but rather ensures your body isn't being held back by a lack of fundamental resources. Beyond hormones, these monounsaturated fats are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. They help to counterbalance the pro-inflammatory omega-6 fats that are common in modern diets, calming the chronic inflammation that, as we discussed, contributes directly to muscle breakdown. The second powerhouse component of avocados is potassium. In fact, an avocado contains significantly more potassium than a banana. Why is this mineral so vital for our muscles? Potassium is an electrolyte that regulates fluid balance, nerve signals, and most critically, muscle contractions. Every time you flex a muscle, from blinking your eye to lifting a weight, you need potassium. It works in a delicate balance with sodium to create the electrical impulses that make muscles fire. An imbalance or insufficient potassium can lead to muscle weakness, fatigue, and cramps, preventing your muscles from performing at their best and hindering your ability to exercise effectively, which is the #1 stimulus for muscle growth. From a doctor's perspective, avocados are a nutrient-dense superfood. A physician would appreciate that in one single food, a patient is getting healthy fats, fiber, and a host of vitamins and minerals. The recommendation for avocados in an anti-sarcopenia plan is based on this nutritional synergy. It addresses multiple potential problems at once. It provides anti-inflammatory fats, the building blocks for anabolic hormones, and the essential mineral for muscle function. It's an efficient way to cover your bases. Furthermore, the high fiber content helps manage blood sugar levels, preventing the insulin spikes that can contribute to fat storage and inflammation. It's a holistic food that supports the entire metabolic system that your muscles depend on. So how do we integrate this creamy fruit into our lives? Aim for about half an avocado 3 to 4 times a week. You can add it to salads, spread it on whole grain toast instead of butter or margarine, or blend it into a smoothie to add a wonderfully creamy texture and a dose of healthy fats. A simple and delicious lunch could be mashing half an avocado with lemon juice, salt, and pepper, and serving it alongside some grilled chicken or fish. For a synergistic pairing that amplifies the benefits, combine avocado with leafy greens like spinach or kale. These greens are rich in nitrates, which the body converts to nitric oxide, a molecule that improves blood flow and the efficiency of mitochondria, our cells' power plants. So a large spinach salad topped with sliced avocado and a lemon-based vinaigrette is a fantastic combination. The fats in the avocado actually help your body absorb the fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin K, from the greens more effectively, making the pairing truly greater than the sum of its parts. A final important consideration: calories. Avocados are nutrient-dense, but they are also calorie-dense. A whole avocado can contain 250,300 calories. If you are managing your weight, this is something to be mindful of. The goal is to use avocado to replace less healthy fats or processed carbohydrates in your diet, not simply added on top of everything else. Swapping out a bag of chips for half an avocado is a fantastic health upgrade. For most people, incorporating avocados in moderation is a powerful step towards better muscle health and overall vitality. Our third fruit might be small, but it punches far above its weight class when it comes to a specific nutrient that is absolutely fundamental to the integrity of our muscles: vitamin C. I'm talking about the kiwi. The science behind the kiwi's power goes deeper than just fighting off colds. Its exceptionally high vitamin C content is a cornerstone of collagen synthesis. Think of collagen as the body's scaffolding. It's a protein that provides structure and strength to virtually everything: our skin, our bones, our tendons, and, crucially, our muscles. Within our muscles, collagen forms the extracellular matrix, a connective tissue network that surrounds muscle fibers. This matrix is what gives muscle its structure and allows it to transmit force effectively. As we age, collagen production declines, and the existing collagen can become damaged and weak. This leads to less resilient muscles and a higher risk of injury. Vitamin C is an indispensable cofactor in the chemical reactions that build and repair collagen. You can have all the protein building blocks, amino acids, in the world, but without sufficient vitamin C, your body simply cannot assemble them into strong, healthy collagen. Eating a kiwi is like ensuring the construction crew for your muscles' scaffolding has the one essential tool they cannot work without. Furthermore, vitamin C is, like the compounds in blueberries, a potent antioxidant. It circulates in the watery parts of your body, neutralizing free radicals and protecting muscle cells from oxidative stress. It helps regenerate other antioxidants like vitamin E, making it a key player in the body's entire defense network. But the kiwi has another secret weapon, an enzyme called actinidin. This unique enzyme is known to help break down protein. This means that when you eat a kiwi with a protein-rich meal, the actinidin can help your digestive system more efficiently break down the protein into amino acids, making them more readily available for your body to absorb and use for muscle repair. From a doctor's perspective, the kiwi is a brilliant recommendation for older adults. Sarcopenia isn't just about losing muscle mass. It's also about losing muscle quality. By supporting robust collagen synthesis, kiwis help maintain the structural integrity and resilience of the muscle tissue itself. A physician would see this as a preventative strategy, helping to reduce the risk of strains and tears, which can be devastating for an older adult, often leading to long periods of immobility that rapidly accelerate muscle loss. The added benefit of improved protein digestion from actinidin is another significant plus, as older adults sometimes have reduced stomach acid and digestive enzyme output, making efficient protein absorption even more critical. How do we practically integrate this into our diet? It's wonderfully easy. Just one large kiwi provides well over 100% of your daily recommended intake of vitamin C. Aim to eat one kiwi 4 to 5 times a week. The easiest way is to simply cut it in half and scoop out the flesh with a spoon. You can also peel and slice it into salads, yogurt, or oatmeal. Their sweet tart flavor provides a bright contrast to other foods. For a powerful synergistic pairing, consume a kiwi shortly after a meal rich in lean protein, like chicken breast, fish, or a lentil soup. This allows the actinidin enzyme to go to work on the protein you've just consumed, potentially enhancing its digestion and absorption. Think of the kiwi as the digestive helper for your main muscle-building meal. The vitamin C will also be on hand to help convert the amino acids from that protein into the collagen your muscles and connective tissues desperately need. An important consideration with kiwi is allergies. While not extremely common, kiwi allergies do exist and can sometimes be linked to latex allergies. If you've never eaten one, start with a small amount. Also, the skin of the kiwi is actually edible and packed with fiber and nutrients. If you buy organic kiwis and wash them well, you can slice them and eat them skin and all for an extra health boost, though the fuzzy texture isn't for everyone. For the vast majority, the kiwi is a simple, potent, and delicious tool for keeping your muscular framework strong and resilient. We now arrive at a fruit that is truly on the cutting edge of nutritional science. and its benefits for aging muscles are nothing short of remarkable. We're talking about the pomegranate. For centuries, this fruit has been a symbol of health and vitality, and modern science is finally uncovering why, revealing a process that is like a deep spring cleaning for your muscle cells. The incredible science behind the pomegranate lies not just in the fruit itself, but in a fascinating interaction between the fruit and our own bodies. Pomegranates are rich in compounds called ellagitannins. When you eat pomegranate seeds or drink pure pomegranate juice, these ellagitannins travel to your gut. There, specific bacteria in your microbiome, your unique community of gut microbes, metabolize these compounds and transform them into something else entirely. A miracle molecule called urolithin A. Urolithin A is the star of the show. Its primary job is to trigger a process called mitophagy. It's a complex word, but a simple and beautiful concept. Mito refers to mitochondria, which are the tiny power plants inside all of our cells, including our muscle cells. They are responsible for generating the energy, ATP, that fuels every single muscle contraction. Phagy means to eat. So mitophagy is literally the process of the cell eating and clearing out its own old, damaged, and dysfunctional mitochondria. Why is this so important? As we age, our mitochondria become less efficient and accumulate damage. They start producing more free radical exhaust and less energy. This decline in mitochondrial health is a major hallmark of the aging process and a direct contributor to sarcopenic muscle weakness and fatigue. Urolithin A acts as a signal, telling the muscle cell it's time to take out the trash. Let's get rid of these failing power plants and replace them with new, healthy, efficient ones. This process revitalizes the cell from the inside out, boosting its energy production and reducing oxidative stress. It is cellular rejuvenation in its truest form. The doctor's perspective on this is one of immense excitement. The research on urolithin A and mitophagy is a hot topic in aging and longevity science. Clinical studies have shown that supplementation with urolithin A can improve mitochondrial function and muscle endurance. While eating pomegranates is not the same as taking a concentrated supplement, it is a direct, natural way to encourage your own body to produce this incredible compound. A forward-thinking doctor would see this as addressing the absolute core of age-related energy decline. Instead of just managing symptoms, you are supporting a fundamental process of cellular renewal that can lead to more energetic, resilient muscles. So, how do we integrate pomegranates practically? The seeds, or arils, are the edible part. You can aim for about half a cup of pomegranate arils a few times a week. They are fantastic sprinkled on salads, mixed into yogurt or cottage cheese, or just eaten as a snack. Another option is pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice. About 4 to 6 ounces would be a good serving. Be sure to check the label. You want 100% juice, not a juice cocktail loaded with sugar and other fruit juices. The synergistic pairing for pomegranate is fascinating because it involves your own gut health. To maximize your body's ability to produce urolithin A, you need a healthy gut microbiome with the right kinds of bacteria. Therefore, pairing pomegranates with prebiotic and probiotic foods is the ultimate synergy. Prebiotic foods like garlic, onions, and asparagus feed your good gut bacteria. Probiotic foods like kefir, kimchi, or plain yogurt with live cultures introduce beneficial bacteria into your system. So, a meal of Greek yogurt topped with pomegranate seeds is not only a protein antioxidant pairing, but also a probiotic elagitanin pairing designed to maximize urolithin A production. Now for a crucial consideration. Not everyone's gut microbiome is equipped to make this conversion efficiently. Your ability to produce urolithin A depends on your unique gut flora. This doesn't mean you shouldn't eat pomegranates if you don't have the right bacteria. They are still loaded with beneficial antioxidants and vitamins, but it highlights the profound importance of overall gut health. Also, like with blueberries, pomegranate can have a mild interaction with certain medications, including some statins and blood pressure drugs. So, if you are on multiple medications, a quick chat with your doctor or pharmacist is always a wise precaution. Our fifth fruit is a classic. A household staple that we've known for decades is good for us, but its role in muscle protection is often underestimated. We're talking about oranges and their citrus cousins like grapefruits and lemons. Their power lies in delivering a massive dose of that foundational antioxidant, vitamin C. We've already touched on vitamin C's role in building collagen with the kiwi, but its function as a primary antioxidant protector for our muscles deserves its own spotlight. Every day, your muscles are under constant metabolic stress. Even at rest, they are burning fuel and creating free radicals. When you exercise, even just going for a walk, that free radical production skyrockets. Vitamin C is your body's first line of defense against this onslaught. It circulates in the blood and fluids surrounding your muscle cells, selflessly sacrificing itself to neutralize free radicals before they can inflict damage. Think of it as the bodyguard standing guard outside the muscle cell, intercepting threats at the door. This protective role is paramount in preventing the slow, cumulative damage that leads to sarcopenia. By mitigating the daily dose of oxidative stress, vitamin C helps maintain a healthier, less inflamed cellular environment where muscle tissue can be preserved rather than broken down. But there's another, lesser-known role that vitamin C plays in muscle health. It is required for the synthesis of a compound called carnitine. Carnitine is like a shuttle bus. Its job is to transport fatty acids into the mitochondria, our cellular power plants, so they can be burned for energy. Without enough carnitine, your muscles are less efficient at using fat for fuel, which can lead to fatigue and reduced endurance. Ensuring you have ample vitamin C is like making sure the fuel delivery shuttles are always available for your muscles' energy needs. The doctor's perspective on citrus fruits is rooted in this fundamental science. They are a simple, accessible, and cost-effective way to ensure the body is saturated with this vital antioxidant. A physician understands that preventing damage is always better than trying to repair it later. By recommending daily citrus, they are promoting a strategy of constant protection. It's a foundational piece of the puzzle. If you imagine building a strong house, you need a solid foundation before you worry about the walls and roof. Vitamin C is that foundation for cellular health. It protects the integrity of the muscle cell itself, allowing other nutrients and processes to do their jobs effectively. Practical integration is something most of us already know how to do. One medium-sized orange a day is a fantastic goal. Eating the whole fruit is always superior to drinking juice. When you eat the whole orange, you get the pulp and the membranes, which are rich in fiber and bioflavonoids. These flavonoids work in synergy with the vitamin C, enhancing its antioxidant power. If you prefer grapefruit, half of one is a great serving. Squeezing fresh lemon or lime juice into your water throughout the day is another excellent way to boost your intake. For a synergistic pairing, combine your orange with a source of iron, especially plant-based iron. Think of a spinach salad with mandarin orange segments. Vitamin C dramatically enhances the absorption of non-heme iron, the type found in plants. Iron is critical for forming hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen to your muscles. Better oxygen delivery means better muscle function and endurance. So the orange not only protects the muscle cell, but also helps provide it with the oxygen it needs to thrive. An important consideration, particularly for grapefruit. Grapefruit and its juice are well known to interact with a significant number of medications, including statins, blood pressure drugs, and others. It does this by inhibiting an enzyme in the intestine that is responsible for metabolizing these drugs, which can lead to dangerously high levels of the medication in your blood. If you take any prescription medication, you absolutely must speak with your doctor or pharmacist before adding grapefruit to your diet. Oranges, lemons, and limes have a much lower risk of this interaction, making them a safer choice for many. Our final fruit is perhaps the most humble and ubiquitous of all, often seen simply as a quick snack. But the banana is a true expert when it comes to fueling muscle activity and ensuring our muscles work properly, making it an indispensable ally against sarcopenia. The science behind the banana is centered on two key components: its easily digestible carbohydrates, and of course, its rich potassium content. Let's start with the carbs. To fight sarcopenia, we must engage in resistance exercise. To do that exercise effectively, our muscles need energy. The carbohydrates in a banana are a fantastic source of this energy. They are readily available, meaning your body can quickly convert them into glucose to fuel your workout. But it's not just about having energy for the exercise itself. The process of building and repairing muscle, protein synthesis, is an energy-intensive process. The energy from carbohydrates creates an anabolic signal in the body by raising insulin levels modestly. This insulin helps shuttle nutrients, including amino acids from protein, into your muscle cells to be used for repair and growth. Consuming carbohydrates after a workout can actually help reduce the breakdown of muscle protein. And then there's potassium. We discussed its importance with avocados, but it bears repeating because it's so fundamental. Potassium is the key that enables proper muscle contraction. Every nerve impulse, every flex, every movement relies on the precise flow of potassium in and out of our muscle cells. Without enough potassium, this signaling can become sluggish, leading to that feeling of weakness, fatigue, and even painful muscle cramps. For an older adult, preventing cramps is not just about comfort. A sudden, severe cramp could cause a loss of balance and a fall. Ensuring adequate potassium intake is about ensuring your muscles can respond reliably and smoothly when you need them to. The doctor's perspective values the banana for its reliability and accessibility. It's gentle on the digestive system, it's affordable, and it delivers exactly what the body needs for activity. A geriatrician might recommend a banana before a physical therapy session or a daily walk to ensure the patient has the energy to perform well and get the most benefit from the activity. They would also see it as a key tool for preventing cramps and maintaining the electrolyte balance that is so crucial for cardiovascular and muscular health. It's a food that is both fuel for activity and a mineral for function. a perfect combination. So, how do we integrate the humble banana? This is the easy part. A small to medium banana is a perfect serving size. They are nature's pre-packaged snack. Having one 30 to 60 minutes before you plan to be active is an ideal strategy. This gives your body time to digest the carbohydrates and make that energy available for your muscles. They can also be sliced onto cereal, blended into smoothies, or even mashed and used as a natural sweetener in baking. The ultimate synergistic pairing for a banana is, without a doubt, a quality protein source, particularly after exercise. A classic and highly effective post-workout recovery snack is a banana alongside a protein shake, a glass of milk, or a handful of almonds. The banana works to rapidly replenish the muscle's energy stores, glycogen, that you just used up, and it provides the insulin signal to help drive the amino acids from the protein source directly into the muscle cells to begin the repair and rebuilding process. The banana restocks the fuel, and the protein rebuilds the engine. A final important consideration for bananas relates to their sugar content and ripeness. As a banana ripens, its starches convert to sugar, making it sweeter and easier to digest. A yellow banana with a few brown spots is perfect for pre-workout energy. If you are managing diabetes or need to be careful with your blood sugar, a less ripe, slightly green banana has more resistant starch, which is digested more slowly and has less of an impact on blood sugar. So you can choose your banana based on your specific needs. So there we have it. 6 powerful, delicious, and science-backed fruits to help you in the fight against sarcopenia. As we've seen, this isn't about one magic fruit. It is about a comprehensive, multi-pronged strategy. It's about attacking oxidative stress and inflammation with the potent antioxidants from blueberries and oranges. It's about supporting our cellular energy factories and clearing out the old, damaged parts with the urolithin A, spurred by pomegranates. It's about ensuring the very structure of our muscle, the collagen scaffolding, is strong and resilient with the vitamin C from kiwis. It's about providing the healthy fats for our hormones and the essential minerals for muscle contraction with avocados and bananas. Sarcopenia may be a part of aging, but it does not have to define your future. It is not your destiny to become frail. By consciously and deliberately choosing to put these powerful, vibrant, and delicious foods onto your plate, you are making a statement. You are taking an active, decisive, and empowering role in preserving your strength, your energy, and your vitality for all the years to come. You are building a stronger you, one bite at a time. If this deep dive was valuable to you and you want more evidence-based guides to help you live stronger and healthier, please take a moment to subscribe to Stronger After 60 and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We release comprehensive guides just like this one every single week. And to help you put this information directly into action, I've created a special free resource for our viewers. It's a 7-day Sarcopenia fighting meal plan, filled with simple recipes and meal ideas that incorporate all 6 of these incredible fruits into your daily routine. You can download it completely free at the link you'll find in the description below this video. Thank you for investing this time in your health. Stay strong.